Good day, family. Hoping that you are well. This is Moholoane Teboho, and I have another installment to share with you this day under the theme Grace Open Doors and Restores What Was Lost. Hoping that you are sterilizing those hands with a sanitizer, wearing that mask, maintaining that 1.5 meters social and physical distancing wherever you are as we promote Yeshua. This will be coming from the Dreamer's Daily Diet of Empowerment Live. The theme: Grace Open Doors and Restores What Was Lost. We have seen and heard about what has happened all around us, especially in this time as a country and its persons. We are going through so much, right in the midst of the unseen enemy called coronavirus. That has changed how we connect, how we relate, and how we do things to a so-called new normal. And we have seen also that there were properties that were unjustly been brought to disrepute, jobs that were lost on the line, and businesses that were disrupted due to the destruction that we've seen done by the people that we are. And in the midst of all those, grace open doors and restores what was lost. We go through so much as people of this country, living in it. And the confusions done by the high unemployment rates, COVID-19 vaccine, the third wave that's impacting badly the families, and the lockdown level 4 adjusted, and its rules and regulations that we are adhering day in, day out as people. Our finances have been affected badly. Families shaken, marriages shaken, students and learners disrupted as well. And now there are properties that were brought down, money stolen, businesses affected badly. And that resuscitation process, it will take us time. And all these things birthed out of the social, economic issues that are happening around us. Yet we have a word given to us and revealed. Grace open doors and restores what was lost. As we all know that the thief comes only to take the sheep and to put them to death. He comes for their destruction. I have come so that they may have life, and life in greater measure. The thief comes only to take the sheep and put them to death. He comes for their destruction. I have come so that they may have a life and have it in greater measure. As we've seen and heard, that destruction, those businesses being cleaned after that, those jobs that were lost and to be restored, those properties that were unjustly been brought to disrepute, those cries, shouts, gunshots, confusions, lives that were lost along the way, condolences warmly to the families affected badly and have lost their loved ones due to this destruction that's happening all around us. And the wrath when stealing meets destruction in our communities, cities, townships, and not to say jobs that were lost along the way. In the midst of all those things, grace opens doors and restores what was lost. Although it may appear that we can take this on our own hands, although we may perceive as stronger as we can be, the fact remains we need God. We don't only need Him, we need to pray for the leaders leading us, for the people that we are, for His intervention to take place, for His rebuking in us, in our minds, souls, hearts, and actions as people. This is painful. That's why, for where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I among them. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I among them. Although this might sound senseless to someone heretofore, we all need to unite in prayer, because we need nothing else than God's intervention and rebuking us as people of this nation or country, for that matter. This prayer will resolve all this. Prayer, I believe, it transforms all else, from spiritual to physical. That's why grace opens doors and restores what was lost. It doesn't matter whether you are reading or listening or watching to this locally and globally as a dreamer, doer, leader, lover of life, servant of God, messenger of God, and a believer of your vision, your purpose, and those aims that you seek to achieve, you will achieve them. As an employer or employee or entrepreneur, we all need one another. These happenings are pointers that we need prayer for our leaders, for our government, for also us, for the rebuking and intervention of God in our nature and in the way we do things and in the way we treat other people and those properties and places that our children and people needs to live and to have a greater measure in this life. I love you, and never be forgetful of this. In spite of all these happenings, God loves you and you and you deeper.